continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now. On the move, headed right. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. This is ahead for about 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Offense working quickly.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Catch is made in close. And in for the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The New Orleans offense set to go now. This game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love it. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
He'll look to throw. This is complete to Olave. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They'll try to run it with Harris. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Saints.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter. They come in trailing. New set of downs for him at the 38. Harris gets it on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. Be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
This is Harris on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. He gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 19. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. They're going play action. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pass play on first and goal. Has it in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So here are the Saints facing a consequential 2-point attempt.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And that's going to be knocked away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing it again on 2nd down. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Look to throw it. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Setting up to pass. This is hauled in by Atlanta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Harris once more. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. A 3rd down run with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. This from 40 on the right hash. And his kick is blocked.
I'll tell you this, Kate, if they end up winning this game, there is a game ball in that man's future. Staring potential defeat in the face, he put 52 other dudes right on his back to go get that block and keep it deadlocked.
The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Here he is to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he goes down a little short of the 40. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This is close. Rejected by the crossbar. He needed just a bit more leg. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
To throw it on first down. This to win the game. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And postseason overtime differs from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things anymore. Both teams guaranteed a possession. And if we're still tied after each team has had the football once, we then go to sudden death, and the first score takes it. Two teams giving all they have to make it to the NFC Championship. How fun is this, Brock? A great game continues as they kick it away in overtime. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he'll get it out to the 4 before he's tracked down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They give on second to Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs for him from the 46. Benson on 1st and 10. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. It's Benson on the give. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one intended for the running back. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. All right, so they can't end the game with a touchdown. Not in a postseason overtime, but a score sure would send a mountain of pressure across the field and set their defense up quite well, too.
It would, Kate, but I would tell you, offensively, now that you're in the red zone, anything short of a touchdown would feel like a disappointment.
Another try for Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw it. Headed out right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
And this game isn't over yet officially, but when you see the time left on the clock, you've got to treat this attempt like a game winner. He just did, coming through in the moment of truth to put them up in overtime.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now we get... in overtime. Pocket isn't holding up, able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative step like that.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll take a moment to plan their next steps here in OT. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble, and they bring it out again. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throwing now. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Now to throw. It's Dotson on the catch. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. Couple of deserving teams laying it all out there, and they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewart, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from St. Louis.